If you have ever traveled Route 113 south of Berlin, you've probably seen it for more than 150 years. The Mary Sherwood Plantation house has sat with all its grandeur overlooking the Trap Creek waterway.
Yeah, today the 8,500 square foot home has a new life, one that you can take part in. I stopped by to Mary Sherwood to learn more about its history and what it took to get it ready for the future. You could say construction of the stately plantation house was a labor of love. The love of a Philadelphia man for Elizabeth Henry, a Berlin girl whose father was a wealthy landowner and merchant.
Built in 1859 by Henry Johnson for his bride-to-be.
Mark Showell of Mark Showell Interiors has been part of a process to renovate the home.
It was a huge house at that time. I believe it was almost 8,000 square feet.
The property was a portion of an early land grant from Lord Baltimore in the 17th century. Henry's hand in marriage was given to Johnson with the provision that he build her a home of suitable proportions on the property. The 27-room house has 3 floors and a basement. Each floor gets consecutively shorter as you go up. This was done to make the house look taller. At the top is a cupola, which overlooks the surrounding land. Listed on the National Registry of Historic Places, Mary Sherwood combines classic Italianate, Greek Revival, and Gothic influences.
Well, there were many styles in vogue, and I think it had to be the latest and the best of everything in that time. So I think if you just did one period style, it would have been sort of old-fashioned.
Henry Johnson died in 1867, less than 10 years after the house was built. The property changed hands several times before it was purchased by Kirk Burbage in 1991.
It was in pretty much disrepair, ready to fall into the basement, and he restored the whole house back to the way it originally would have been.
Burbage needed Showell to redecorate the house to make it look like the period in which it was built. At the time, most of the furniture in the house was Victorian.
It really was not a Victorian home. It's pre-Victorian. So I tried to change it. He had a lot of things in here that he had had in his own family that were Victorian.
Some of the pieces in the house, however, are original, like this piano. Period pieces also include artwork and beds. Mark's favorite piece is this table.
It was in the center of the Hay Adams Hotel lobby in Washington, which is the right period for the house, so we were able to get that and put it in the house.
The front doors are also original and have been restored, even the red and blue etched Bohemian glass in the side lights. The surrounding landscape also reflects a typical 19th century design for a home of its size and elegance.
Many of the trees that are in the yard were brought here originally from the owner of the house. He was a sea captain, and he brought trees from all over the world. And there are many things here that you don't see anywhere else.
Native trees were used to construct the home.
The wood, probably most of it came from the area. The siding on the house is cypress, which really doesn't rot. It just needs to be painted a lot. It doesn't hold paint like pine or other woods. The interior of the floors are heart pine, which would be from the area. The stairway is walnut and mahogany, so the mahogany would have had to been brought in, but the walnut probably came somewhere off the estate, I would assume.
Today, Mary Sherwood Plantation is a venue for special occasions.
So beautiful for weddings. The gardens are incredible. We've planted thousands and thousands of daffodils here and azaleas, so it's quite beautiful in the spring here.
And opening up to the community is important to the owners. To them, Mary Sherwood is an Eastern Shore treasure.
There's nothing on the Eastern Shore that compares to this house with this style. And I think it's very important to save our history. I mean, in its day, this was a mansion. I'm sure people came here from all over talking about this home because there's nothing to compare to it.
And at the time that Mary Sherwood was built, Trap Creek, which is across Route 113 from the property, was big enough to support commercial shipping vessels. Now it's not. It's all kind of filled in and everything.
That place is really beautiful.
It is gorgeous.